Hello everybody, it's been a while, I'm back, and this video is meant to be the second part of the last one, which was the MCU villains ranking, but thought I'd capitalise on the fallout of the event of the year, which was DC Fandome, and in this video I'll be going through my schedule from the event, and everything that was announced that I actually care about, because I don't really care about the comics, only about the films, TV shows and games, so get into that. Up first, the first panel of the evening was the panel for the next DC film, Wonder Woman 1984. On this panel there was Gal Gadot, who plays Wonder Woman, Chris Pine, Steve Trevor, Pedro Pascal, who will play Max Lord, Kristen Wiig, who will play Barbara Minerva or Cheetah, and Patty Jenkins, who is the director. Later on in the panel, former Wonder Woman star Linda Carter showed up, and we got the final trailer, which gave us a look at the main villain Cheetah, and I'll play that trailer now.
This world is not yet ready for all that you will do. Your time will come, Diana. And everything will be different.
Citizens of the world,
I'm here to change your life.
anything you want, anything you dream of, you can have it.
You look like you saw a ghost. Diana, look at you. It's like not one day has passed.
I don't want to be like anyone. I want to be an apex predator. You've always had everything, while people like me have had nothing. Well, now it's my turn. Get used to it.
I've never been one for rules. The answer is always more. The way I fly, they will never find us.
I forgot to tell you.
What?
Radar.
Will they shoot at us?
Barbara, what did you do?
You know, I'm not so keen on this one. I figure you are, but you know what? I'm ready to go.
I think we can do better.
Parachute pants?
Yeah,
Does everybody parachute now?
The next one was an announcement from Warner Bros. Games Montreal, and it was rumoured that it would be the next Arkham game, the 5th Arkham game, and it was. However, it will not have Arkham in the title, it will be called Gotham Knights, and it will follow after the death of Bruce Wayne. It will be a co-op multiplayer game where you can play as either Dick Grayson, who is Nightwing, Jason Todd, Red Hood, Tim Drake as Robin, and a version of Batgirl, who we do not know who it is, as Barbara Gordon is paralysed, so it can't be her. And in the final bit of the trailer, we saw the main villains of it, who will be the Court of Owls, which will be fantastic. The last time we saw them, or probably the only time we saw them out of comics, was on Gotham in Season 3 as the main villains, and now we'll see them as the main villains of Gotham Knights. Another villain who we do know will be a side villain, like one of the side missions, will be Mr. Freeze, making his return from the DLC of Arkham Knight, and I'll play the trailer for that game now.
In breaking news, we've received reports of an explosion somewhere north of the
We're
city.
still waiting for the police to confirm if there are any victims. This story is evolving rapidly. Please bear with us.
We heard this really loud boom. There was smoke everywhere.
Emergency services have confirmed that they've discovered a body buried in the wreckage. We're still waiting for further details.
It appears that a large portion of the building has actually
In
collapsed.
international news, an explosion rocked Gotham City earlier today.
We are now able to confirm that billionaire philanthropist Bruce Wayne is...
you're watching this, I'm dead.
This is a code black.
This message was automatically triggered when I destroyed the cave and everything it contained. We both know it won't take long for Gotham's criminals to realize the Batman is gone. And you can't count on the GCPD. Haven't trusted us since Jim died. Gotham will need its protectors more than ever. I'm leaving you the Belfry as base of operations. Some of the technology is outdated, but it has the gear you need and all of my files. You've always had my back when I needed you. I know you'll keep Gotham safe. Good luck. And goodbye.
No one talks about them. Not a whisper word is said. For if you try to crush them, then the town strikes you dead.
Now, next up is one without a trailer, but is the film that's aiming for a 2022 release, The Flash, starring Ezra Miller. This panel had Ezra Miller, who plays the titular character The Flash, Barry Allen, the director Andy Muschietti, who's best known for the It films, one of the producers Barbara Muschietti, who also worked on the It films, and Christina Hodson, who was one of the writers. The main thing that came out of this panel was that we will have time travel involved in this film, and I believe it will be a version of Flashpoint from the comics. The main thing we got was concept art with Barry's new suit, which has apparently been made by Bruce Wayne, but it doesn't seem like it's Batfleck Bruce Wayne. It seems like it's Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne, who will be making a comeback in this film. As I said, this film is aiming for a June 3rd, 2022 release date. The next one, and the one that I'm probably second most looking forward to behind The Batman, is the upcoming Suicide Squad film directed by James Gunn. James Gunn brought every single member of this massive cast to the Dome of Fans and finally showed who everybody will be portraying. So I'll go through them now. Might take a while. Idris Elba as Bloodsport. Margot Robbie returns as Harley Quinn for her third time. Viola Davis is another person who is reprising her role from the first one. She is playing Amanda Waller. Sean Gunn, James Gunn's brother, who's best known for Guardians film as Kraglin. He'll be playing Weasel. Pete Davidson in his biggest role yet as Blackguard. Daniela Melchior, I think I've said that right, will be playing Ratcatcher 2. Joel Kinnaman is another one reprising his role as Colonel Rick Flag, but he's got his yellow top from the comics. Nathan Fillion as TDK, who is rumoured to be a version of the infamous DC character Arm Fall-Off Boy. The final member of the first cast is Jai Courtney as Captain Boomerang. Comedian actor, also from the Guardians film, Steve Agee, will be the on-set King Shark, who I'm very looking forward to. Wonder Woman stunt actress Mai Ling is being the fierce warrior Mongol. Dark Knight and Ant-Man actor David Dastmalchian as Polka Dot Man. Predator and New Mutants actress Alice Braga as Soul Sawyer. WWE superstar and all-round big man John Cena as Peacemaker, who he described as a more douchey Captain America. Juan Diego Botto will play Presidente General Silvio Luna. Former Doctor Who actor Peter Capaldi as the Thinker. Michael Rooker, who was Yondu in the Guardians films and is in every one of James Gunn's films, will be Savant. Pitch Perfect actor Flula Borg as Javelin. The voice of Scorpion from Into the Spider-Verse, Joaquin Cosio as Mayor General Mateo Suarez. Jennifer Holland as Argus agent Amelia Harcourt. And finally, actress from The Invisible Man, Storm Reed as Tyler. That's everybody's part who's been announced. However, on IMDb it says that Taika Waititi, the director of Thor Ragnarok and who will play a part in the upcoming Ryan Reynolds film Free Guy, does have a part in this film, and his role hasn't been announced yet, so I believe that he'll be the main villain, but that's just my guess, it's probably wrong. Their release date is reportedly August 6th, 2021, and they did release a behind the scenes trailer which shows some of the shots and set pieces that will be in this film.
I think it's going to surprise people.
You kind of sit there and go, how did they do that?
It's going to be different from any superhero movie ever made.
There's no one better in the world to direct the Suicide Squad than James Gunn.
I was excited with an opportunity to be able to do the Suicide Squad in the way it could be done from my point of view.
This one is completely unique. This is a gritty 1970s war movie combined with the brilliance of James Gunn's characters and comedy.
You need your director to set the vibe.
The Suicide Squad is just a twisted fantasy of characters.
Within each of our characters, there's a certain beauty. Within most of them. Some of them are just pretty crappy through and through.
Be like a douchey Captain America.
The guy who believes in peace at any cost, no matter how many people he needs to kill along the way.
Okay, I got it.
Don't ever settle back like you think you know where this is going, because you don't.
As soon as you have some sense about what's about to happen next, James comes in.
Everyone's exploding. Genitals, heads, arms, legs.
It's like a big, massive graphic novel brought to life.
This is by far the biggest movie I've ever made.
I don't think that you know what to expect.
Don't get too attached.
This has been truly the greatest, most exciting journey of my life making this film. Cut. That was great.
Next, the Snyder Cut of Justice League. Everybody knows the stories of the original Justice League. Zack Snyder was directing, he left because of a family tragedy, so Joss Whedon came in and absolutely messed it up. I nearly swore. We got a trailer for the Snyder Cut. We saw Darkseid in all his glory. We saw Desaad. We saw the new design of Steppenwolf, and we saw this black suited Superman. The trailer is beautiful. The song Hallelujah is perfect for it. Snyder did say that Cyborg is the heart of the film, and apparently the Flash actually has a story arc, so that's better than he was before. We'll see that scene where he breaks through the glass and saves Iris West. That's in the trailer. And the main thing is that the film will be cut into 4 one-hour episodes on HBO Max next year. Now this is that trailer, so you can see the beautiful Darkseid in all his glory.
Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord. but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. I did my best, it wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth, I didn't come to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah.
This guy's probably fought hundreds of thousands of other super beings on the other planets he's destroyed, right? And we have to assume he's won.
I don't care how many demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us. Not us united.
The only Arrowverse panel at DC Fandome Day 1 was The Flash Season 7, and that is the next panel that I actually care about. The end of Season 6 was cut due to the disease that will not be spoken of, and the first few episodes of Season 7 will be what would have been the last episodes of Season 6. The teaser trailer shows that Iris is slowly going insane, and we see an older version of her, and the version from Season 1, which will be interesting. I think Season 7 will be better than the previous seasons, because we need it to be as good as Season 1 and 2 was, because it's gone downhill bad. We know that Barry will carry on trying to make the artificial Speed Force, and I think Godspeed will play a big role, especially in the first half, maybe not in the second half. I want the second half of Season 7 to bring back Eddie Thorne, and I want him to be Red Death, I think his name is, as that character was mentioned in a previous season. That show will start filming soon for Season 7.
I've achieved my goal.
This company is all mine. You lost your speed? You're not much of a threat, are you? You just stay out of my way, Flash.
Iris is my wife. I have to save her.
What are you? I am a product of your broken mind.
How much speed do you have left?
Enough for a few hours. I need your help to build an artificial Speed Force. That's how I can get my speed back.
I was an empath too, only I never held back. What did you do to me? Imagine what you'd become if you weren't so afraid. This time, no one is coming to save you. Not your friends, not your husband. There's only two options in this place: survival or madness. Cannot be all, cannot be all. You lied.
Yeah, I lied.
Oh, frack.
There's a supersonic jet about to crash over the city.
And the Flash isn't fast enough to stop it.
Eva can move anywhere, through any mirror in the universe, in the blink of an eye. She's faster than I am, and somehow I'm supposed to stop her?
I have unfinished business and a whole world to liberate.
We need a plan. We've all lost so much this year. Some things can't be taken. We still have our will to fight for those we love.
Keep watching. Keep trying to break me, because I'm not afraid of the woman that I am today. But you are, Eva.
Team Flash needs as many hands on deck as possible.
Well, now, Flash.
We go save Iris and our friends.
Get everybody back.
Gordon. Next up is a film that has been in production for 10 years, according to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Black Adam, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. In this panel, he was in Kondak, which is the fictional home of the character. We saw concept art for the film, which shows his rise to become Black Adam and how he got the powers that he has. Halfway through the panel, Noah Centineo, who has already been announced as Atom Smasher, who will be the enemy of the titular character, showed up. Then at the end, Dwayne Johnson announces that the biggest part of the film, the biggest announcement from this panel, Black Adam will go up against the JSA. Noah Centineo is the only cast member announced at the time of recording, but we know that the other members will be Carter Hall, aka Hawkman, Maxion Hunkel, aka Cyclone, and Kent Nelson, aka Dr. Fate. Now, Dr. Fate is the one I'm looking forward to the most. I love Dr. Fate. How he hasn't been in live action yet is beyond me. He's so good. And this film is aiming for a December 22nd, 2021 release date. Next up is the panel for Season 3 of Titans, and it's been confirmed that Season 3 will take place in Gotham and that we will see Jonathan Crane, aka the Scarecrow, and Commissioner Barbara Gordon. It is rumoured that Tim Drake might appear, and it's now been confirmed. The best news, the biggest news, the most exciting news to come out of this panel. We will see Red Hood in Season 3. Jason Todd would have become Red Hood in Season 3, which means that hopefully that means we see Joker. I don't think we will, however. They said that this season will be all about Dick and Barbara and them trying to deal with the mistakes that their fathers made. There's no trailer or concept art, but I'm looking forward to seeing Red Hood, to be honest. Next is quite a minor panel. It's the Aquaman panel with James Wan, the director, and Patrick Wilson, who played Orm. Patrick Wilson is a long-time collaborator of James Wan, and Aquaman was their 5th film together. The biggest news from this panel is that Orm will be returning in the sequel. James Wan said that the second one is more serious and relevant to the world today. We will see more of the unexplored ocean, and that we will see more worlds within the ocean. To be honest, I hope we see more of the trench. I think there's a lot of potential there. I know James Wan is planning on doing a film about the trench, which will be a straight horror, I assume, because that is what Wan does best. But I think there's so much untapped potential, and that would be perfect. They're aiming for a December 22nd, 2022 release date, which means that they should start shooting early into 2021. Next is another kind of minor panel. It's Shazam. Shazam's panel saw Zachary Levi having a bit of a laugh by himself until Asher Angel, who plays Billy Batson, Faith Herman, who plays Darla Dudley, Jack Dylan Grazer, who is Freddie Freeman, Megan Good, who plays the superhero version of Darla, and Adam Brody, who plays the superhero version of Freddie, joined him. When Levi was quipping about the Snyder Cut, the director David F. Sandberg showed up to confront him as a bit of a laugh. The final cast member to show up was the comedian Sinbad, who confirmed that he will be in the sequel. And the actual good news from this panel that we actually got was that the sequel will be called Shazam! Fury of the Gods, and it will come in 2022. Next up, the second to last panel that I care about, which is another game release, Suicide Squad vs. the Justice League. Rocksteady's second Arkham-related game of Fandome was announced, and it will be a co-op multiplayer game just like Gotham Knights, where you can be either Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Captain Boomerang, or King Shark. It seems very comedic, and the trailer looks hilarious, with the Suicide Squad being tasked with the murder of Superman, who is giving off like some Injustice vibes when he kills a random Argus agent, and it feels like that game will be quite similar to this one. The game will come in 2022, and you can play by yourself if you have no friends, or with your mates between games pro clubs. You can see that Brainiac shows up, and this is tied into the Arkhamverse. No gameplay was released, but they did say it was a unique experience, and it is set in Metropolis, so it's a whole new world to explore, and I personally cannot wait. Here is the trailer for that.
worry, boss. We got this. Hey! Boomer! Lay down suppressant fire!
Keep it down, Hal. My ears are still ringing after that last Barney.
What is that? Australian for hangover?
I believe I can translate. Boomerang has a concussion from the enemy you missed in our last encounter.
Guess those teeth are sharper than your eyes, Shark Man. I never
You never miss.
Never miss. Yeah, we bloody know. You never shut up about it.
Task Force X. Alpha target is in the open. Get your asses to the Metropolis Grand Hotel and engage. Before I have another reason to blow those bombs in your heads.
Shit.
Yeah, it's level national underground. Knocked off the ground. Like a million elephants, a silver back around the train. You can't stop a train. Who wants some? Don't come unprepared. I'll be there, but when I leave there, you gotta get up so lame. When the man tells us it ain't gon' rain. So now we sit in a drop top so clear. In the silk suit, try not to sweat. Hit some of us without the day. But let's be here, that we won't be here. Forgiveness, but living the vintage. Too hot to jump in jail. You know the dig, I might just touch hell. Get a life, now they on sale. Let the mic catch you a spell. Lock like you want to say Jack Jordan. Put it up on the women's in order. Like a three-piece, this one cut your daughter. You tell them Taco Bell, then I hit the border. 50 pound diamond trying to hit the vibe. On my microphone being trying to stay alive. Come to ATL where you bet not high, cause it doesn't come a league on ride. Ah, shit!
Smooth.
Well, that should knock a few years off the old sentence.
That's reminding me of something. Oh, yeah! Waller's stupid alpha target. Who are we supposed to be killing again?
Oh, look, it's Superman. The mighty Superman has just rescued that pilot.
What a show-off. Beat it, Spandex! We're on a top-secret assassination mission here!
No.
So, figure out who we're killing yet? Oh,
Those traces on. Did you ever think a pimp rock a microphone like that there boy and we still stay street? Big things happen every time we meet, like a track team,
I shouldn't have done that, Shark.
Now, the final one, The Batman. We got a trailer. It was announced by Matt Reeves that this film takes part in Batman's second year as the Caped Crusader, and that the main villain is the Riddler. The costume is beautiful. Jeffrey Wright looks like the perfect Jim Gordon. I'm in awe of this film, really. Reeves said that they've only shot 25% of the film, but they're still able to release a trailer like that. It's a shame that we didn't see more of Selena Kyle, who's being portrayed by Zoe Kravitz or Andy Serkis's Alfred, but this film looks like it could rival The Dark Knight, and Patterson looks like he could become the best Batman to hit the big screen. Colin Farrell looks unrecognisable as the Penguin. The makeup is fantastic, and I can't wait to see this film. Shooting for this film will continue soon so they can finish it, and they're aiming for an October 6th, 2021 release date.
Your secret friend.
Underneath the bridge,
Who?
Topper sprung a leak, and the animals I've trapped
Haven't a clue.
all become my pet.
Let's play a game. Just me and you. Any of this mean anything to you?
You're becoming quite a celebrity. Why is he writing to you?
justice. Please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
The hell are you supposed to be?
I'm vengeance.
Whoa! This guy's crazy!
You're part of this too. How am I part of it? You'll see.
I want to thank you guys all for watching. That second part of the MCU villains rank will come out soon, and I will attempt to be more consistent with my uploads and not spend another 3 to 4 months uploading my next video. So I'll see you on the next one. Please like, comment and subscribe, and bye.